Good evening, and welcome to this week's episode of Tea Time Tuesday. I'm Rich Kelton.
And I'm Griffin Kelton, and we'd like to thank you for tuning in to The Real Tea Party.
Let's get started.
Tonight we're going to be covering a tea by Maeda-en. This is a Shincha tea, which essentially just means new crop. It is harvested first and is available only mid-April to June. Rich, you want to go ahead and make the tea while I talk about it?
Definitely.
So as you can see here, this tea is a very nice, rich green. It's going to be very light, and unlike other Japanese teas like a Shincha or a Gyokuro, you don't have to steep it too long. 40 seconds under water that's 195 Fahrenheit is really all you need. You could even do something closer to a minute if you like. So I have the time set. One thing that's nice about the Shincha leaf is because during the winter, the leaf stores up all the nutrients, the plant stores up all the nutrients in the roots, so that it comes out on the very first leaves. And these are the very first leaves, so these are going to be the highest in caffeine content and other amino acids, such as glutamate.
As you saw when I'm steeping it, you're using just about a tablespoon, and you're adding hot water about 190 degrees Fahrenheit.
We'll give it about 5 more seconds, and then we'll pour it. Now, these are cupping sets. I don't know if you all have any of these. If you do, it's a very great investment. I like to do it because the porcelain really keeps, or the ceramic, depending on what you have, really keeps the heat in. So let's go ahead and pour it. What you do is you place a finger on top, fingers on the bottom, and then you just tip it over, aiming the spout at the opposite side. You just want to make sure that all the water is out of there. Just let it drip a little bit out. Let's go and check out the aroma of the dry leaf and compare it to the aroma of the wet.
It's got a very sweet aroma, definitely vegetable, plant-like smell to it, and as you're smelling the wet leaf, you're definitely picking up some of that as well.
I pick up on the wet leaf a little bit more savory, a little bit more of a bright citrus kind of thing, but not a citrus taste, it's familiar to that. So going to try the tea. This tea is a bright yellow-green liqueur. It's light. It doesn't have a very heavy body, so it's not a bold tea. It has very little briskness. I'm not getting any pucker in the mouth. But it does linger a little bit. That finish sticks around for a while.
Yeah, and as you're sipping it, your first sip there, you get a little, almost like a textury type feel in the liquid, and almost like there's something there, but it's very slight.
And how the tea feels in the mouth is just as important as the taste. I'm picking up that sweet spinach vegetal that we were talking about. It's a little bit stronger in the vegetal than the sweetness in the cup.
And as we said earlier, this is something that, when I first tried it, it was very different. And as we've learned to steep it and play with it a little bit, it's definitely something that grows on you. That's about it for this evening. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to check us out on July 1st as we open online at www.teatimetuesday.com.
We'll see you next time.
Just like a shadow, I'll be beside you. I'll be your comfort. I'm there to guide you.